Good evening, I'm the Friendly Senpai, and today we are going to be talking about Fuuka, which is a romance slash slice of life slash drama slash clusterfuck of an anime that started airing in January. It serves as a kind of unrelated but not quite spiritual successor to Suzuka, which is a manga that came out 800 million years ago, in the sense that Fuuka is the daughter of Yamato and Suzuka. Before, this is definitely not going to be in the normal review format. First impressions videos, which may or may not become a thing here depending on how well they are received. They're gonna be a lot more casual than my normal reviews. I'm mostly making this because I wanted to do a first impressions video for fucking forever. I never really had a reason to, and then I started to play Kara no Shoujo for a review, and that game is taking fucking forever. So it's completely throwing off my uploading schedule. That's why it's been so long. That game is like 50 hours long. It is ridiculous. Anyway, so the anime starts out with our main character, Yu, meeting Fuuka when they literally collide into one another because neither of them are paying attention to whatever the fuck they're doing. Cue a panty shot and Fuuka breaks Yu's phone because she thinks that he's taking pictures of her lady lump. They end up being in the same class at whatever school Yu transfers to, where he meets Makoto, who is gay and has no real relevance to the plot, but I thought that was worth pointing out. I like that character. So Fuuka ends up being completely obsessed with this pop star named Koyuki, who is actually Yu's childhood friend, who I guess they have some kind of like girl next door crush on one another. So while we have this kind of shoehorned love triangle and all of this forced drama that is mostly just exhausting than anything else, at some point, Yamato, Fuuka, and Yu decide that they want to create a band. Because Fuuka doesn't want to be a track star like her mother, she wants to make music or whatever. Which is really made on that's a decision made on a snap decision too. Don't worry, their rise to stardom is completely assured because as soon as Fuuka stands on stage with a microphone in her hand, she is completely in sync with all of these characters that just met each other like 5 minutes prior. As you've probably gathered by now, this anime is a fucking mess. Everything I just mentioned happened by episode 4. I don't even think it was all of episode 4, like halfway through episode 4. There's so much happening at once that the Metal Gear Solid timeline was less convoluted than this. And at the same time, these characters are not even interesting. I'm biased towards Makoto because he's gay and I'm drawn to my people, but realistically, none of these characters have any redeeming qualities whatsoever. They're just a jumble of archetypes and cliches. And don't even get me started on the dub, because the dub was trash. Normally, once I hear a version, I can't swap languages, because once I see a character and hear a voice, I automatically associate that character with that voice. But after episode 2, I had to switch over to the Japanese version because that shit was terrible. But, I mean, at least it looks nice, I guess. I'm glad that purple lines are becoming more common, and you guys know I'm all about those nicely drawn eyes, so there is a plus in that department, even though the art quality kind of tanked every now and then, and the soundtrack doesn't suck, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I know I was definitely hoping for something that was more than a bunch of panty shots and the most 2D characters ever created. Well, not ever created, but I mean, like, they're the flattest fucking characters I've seen in a while. Anyways, those are my first impressions of Fuuka. If you've watched it, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Otherwise, you can find all of my social media as well as my Patreon in the description below. Happy unbirthday, and remember that Senpai loves you. Bye!